Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today for another pick a card video. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and for today's reading, we're going to be doing a reading on how your person perceives you. So this can pertain to really any connection that you have in your life where you're kind of curious about how they view you, how they perceive you. I am going to be using some love life specific cards in this reading, but it doesn't necessarily have to pertain to your love life. So if there's any person out there that you're just curious about, like what they think of you, how they're feeling about you right now, how they really view you as a person, this is going to be a great reading for you to watch. I do want to also just say my typical disclaimers, you guys. These readings are general in nature, so there will be some messages that resonate very specifically with you, while others may not. Take what resonates with you, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you do want to book a private reading with me, which would give you a more in-depth look at your personal situation, all of the details on how you can do that are linked down below in the description box. Also, you guys, just on the note of this topic, please keep in mind that just because a person might perceive you a certain way, it doesn't necessarily mean you are this way or that you're intending to come across this way. This is really just going to be taking a look at how this person views you as the energy stands right now. And energy is always shifting and changing over time. So depending on the actions that you take, the energy you're embodying toward this person, their perception of you can change over time. So please keep that in mind as well. So let's go ahead and get into our card selection for today's reading. We are going to be working with 3 piles. Starting here on the left, I have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person. Think about how they perceive you. Select the card or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively guided to. And click the timestamp down below to fast forward to your reading. Hey there, pile number 1. So if you guys chose this beautiful blue stone, let's go ahead and find out how your person perceives you currently. So we have the 6 of materials and the 8 of materials. Okay, very interesting. Don't worry, you guys, I have a ton more info that we're going to get here. Stay tuned. If you want love-specific messages, those are coming toward the end. Okay, you guys, so first and foremost, this person, what I'm digging into here, what I'm really seeing here is that this person views you as somebody who's very, very hard working, somebody that is always, grinding it out, working really hard, very much focused on possibly your career, your creative endeavors, and the things that are bringing in money, okay? The 8 of materials here, this is making me feel like your person sees you as kind of juggling a lot of balls. Like you've got a lot of things going on for you right now. You have a lot of things that you're maintaining your focus on right now. But I do feel that they see you as accomplishing your goals in a very poised and successful demeanor. So this person overwhelmingly sees you as a very, very hard worker. With the 6 of materials here, I'm also getting a vibe that your person might see you as someone who has to be a little bit cautious, not cautious, but mindful of how much time, effort, and energy that you're devoting into certain things. So it's like you're looking for that return on investment, or you're someone that might be looking for reciprocity, that equal exchange of give and take, because the 6 of Pentacles, or 6 of materials in this case, is very much about like striving for that equal exchange of effort and energy with a person of significance here. So I do feel they see you as being maybe a little bit measured in how much effort you're willing to put in, but I feel that this is because they see you as someone that's got other things going on, that has a lot of things on their plate right now. So let's pull from the Archetype deck to get some more info here. So we have the message of the priest. That's very interesting. Okay. We also have the mediator. Okay. Maybe for some of you, this person you're asking about might be like a coworker or a colleague or something, because we just have so much earth energy popping through. So I definitely see this person, they view you as somebody who is very like you're very good with people. I feel that with the mediator energy coming up here, I'm definitely sensing that they see you as somebody who's very good at making sure that things are fair and balanced, going back to that 6 of Pentacles. Like you're the type of person that could go in and just like smooth something over really, really easily. This talks about gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of the argument. So it's like they do see you as coming across as very balanced, very measured, really wanting to make sure that things are fair for everybody that's involved in a situation. They see you as a person that's very good with like negotiating, making sure that people are getting their needs met on any side of an argument or any side of an issue. I do feel this person trusts you as well with that mediator energy coming through. Then we also have the message of the priest. This talks about facilitating spiritual commitments, serving as a channel of spiritual energy. So I feel like this person also sees you as someone, maybe literally they see you as someone who's spiritual, someone that has like that higher connection to the divine or to source. But I also read this as this person sees you as someone who maybe looks at things from a higher perspective or looks at things from a more spiritual lens. So that's kind of what makes you really good at this negotiating and mediating when it comes to different relationships or different things going on in a group of people. It's because you're able to see things from like the bigger picture and provide that guidance that's going to really benefit everybody. So let's go ahead and see. Let's tap into these love cards next. Okay, so we have hello. All right. Skater girl. Okay. Interesting. So the skater girl is telling me like this person I think really sees you as someone that's just very effortless in everything that they do. Like you're able to just like going back to this Eight of Pentacles, like juggle a lot of things, get a lot of things done, and be able to just like seamlessly navigate and kind of skate in and out of situations. That balance message is coming up as well with the Six of Materials. They definitely see you as someone that's able to like, you know, balance a lot of things and very adaptable, I think is the word I'm looking for here. Adaptable to different circumstances that might be happening in your life. We also have the message here of hello. This talks about being distant or maybe a little bit detached from situations. And I do see that, especially if you guys are curious about like a love connection with this person, they're definitely seeing you as someone that might be keeping a love relationship at arm's length here. There's a lot of work-related, very grounded earth energy here with these pentacles. So they definitely don't perceive you as somebody that's like very lovey-dovey, at least not what I'm seeing here. Anyway, there's a little bit of that distance that's being kept here. This really feels overwhelmingly, you guys, like you guys might be this person's like supervisor or like a coworker, something like that, where maybe love life isn't really a thing between the two of you. But yeah, they definitely kind of perceive you as, even though there's a lot of trust this person has in you and they respect you, they see you as a hard worker, they see you as someone that's able to like make sure things are fair and balanced. They definitely see you as a little bit like emotionally detached, I would say. Let's get a few more. Color Mage. So we have Lapis Lazuli. This says enhance self-respect. We have the Rain, water energy. Okay, so there is some emotion here. Honey, sweeten your approach. Wow, okay. Yeah, so this person, there's a lot of deep blues here. You guys also chose a blue crystal. I think this is just like further reaffirming like they perceive you as having like these solid communication skills. I also see that they perceive you as someone that does have a high level of respect. So they respect you. They see you as somebody that operates from a place of self-respect and self-love. But there is still that emotional compassion here with that rain, that water energy. When I think of the rain, I think about washing away negativity or washing away things that no longer serve us. So going back to that mediator, it's like this person really perceives you as someone that's able to like wash away and like help get rid of any negativity or purify any negativity that's going on. But I also see the rain with water energy here as being this message of being able to really go with the flow and that skater girl that we talked about earlier. We also have honey. So I do think that this person perceives you as someone who's very sweet and kind as well. Somebody that's able to, again, like easily negotiate and get people to do what you need them to do, if that makes sense, or make people feel better about whatever circumstances that they're going through. So this is a very interesting reading, pile number 1. You'll have to let me know how this message resonated with you and let me know what your connection to this person is in the comments. This doesn't really feel like love life specifically, although it could be for some of you. Let me know. I'm very curious. Thank you all so much for taking the time to view today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pile number 2. So if you guys chose the selenite palm stone, let's go ahead and find out how your person currently perceives you. Let's see what they're thinking. All right, so right off the jump, some really fiery, beautiful energy here. So we have the 6 of Inspiration, 6 of Wands, and then the Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Wands. So right off the bat, you guys, this person views you as somebody who is just like very much outgoing, extroverted. If that doesn't resonate, very much like in the spotlight. They perceive you as somebody that has a lot of eyes on you, somebody that gets a lot of attention, someone that gets a lot of recognition, even validation, attention from other people. I do think this person perceives you as having a lot of admirers for sure. Queen of Wands is very much this magnetic leader, somebody that just a lot of people are drawn to because they have this beautiful magnetic personality. I do see your person as perceiving you as this. Just somebody that's got like this really vivacious personality, somebody that draws a lot of attention and commands a lot of attention very effortlessly. With the 6 of Wands here too, I definitely see that this person, like I said, they view you as having a lot of admirers. They view you as somebody that gets a lot of attention, somebody that's very much out there. You can see here all of these little people down here are really admiring the kind of focal figure of this card. So lots of very fiery energy coming through here with the way this person perceives you. Now, if this is like a work relationship, I definitely see this person as like viewing you as a strong leader. If this is a love or otherwise, it's like this person may have a lot of like desire to be around you for sure. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, that's interesting. So we have the Virgin. Okay. All right, we also have the message of Bully. That's interesting. So I want to emphasize, you guys, that with these archetype cards, whatever the main archetype is, they're giving you a light attribute and a shadow attribute of that specific archetype. So if this comes up, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's usually like there's a combination of both at play, depending on the situation. But I'm going to start over here with the Virgin. This talks about maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. It also talks about fear of an intimate union. So a couple messages I'm picking up from with this Virgin energy, pile number 2. Number 1, I do think that even though you may be perceived as someone that gets a lot of attention, you may still be a little bit protective over yourself or protective over your energy. The reason I say this is because if you look at this Queen of Wands, she's at peace. She's very peaceful. She's very zen. So even though she is like the focal point and she is the star and a lot of people want to be around her, I'm definitely getting a very protective energy from this Queen of Wands. Like, you're not just going to allow anybody into your space, if that makes sense, okay? Even too with the 6 of Inspiration, the main figure here, even though she's highly desired and people are flocking to her, she's covered up in this like black shawl. She's totally covered. She doesn't have her body exposed. So even though she's in the limelight, she's not exposing all of herself. So I definitely think that this person perceives you as being maybe a little bit just like guarded or protective over your energy. Like you're not necessarily like putting it all out there on the line for everybody. Then we have the message of the Bully. So from a light side, this talks about highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully yourself, okay? And then we also have the shadow side, which is concealing deep fears behind verbal or physical. So I'm not picking up on like the shadow attribute of this Bully card as much, pile number 2. But what I see here with this is that this might be more about like inner work that you guys are doing, or inner work or inner fears that this person might know that you're working through. Like self-sabotaging thoughts and things like that are kind of what's coming through. I also kind of see this as this person perceives you as being able to kind of push through to get things done, right? Like you have the stamina, the effort, the energy to get results, because with this card here, the way that this little cloud is blowing the wind, I'm just like having a vision of you guys just like pushing forward toward your goals or pushing forward to get things done with like, a lot of effort. And the Six of Inspiration and the Queen of Inspiration are also people that are leaders. Like they're able to step up and get things done. Okay. Let's see what else. These are love messages. So we have the message of glam it up. Okay. And then we have gratuity. Beautiful. This person may also see you, like, just going back to that bully card really quick, you guys, they may also see you as somebody who's like an advocate for others that tend to like be on the receiving end of like bullying. You know what I mean? So they might see you as someone that's able to stand up to those types of people and advocate for people that are not being treated fairly. So gratuity coming through. So this person sees you as somebody who's got a very positive mindset. You guys are very high vibrational, high vibes. You're manifestors. You're able to sort of easily attract attention or attract the things that you want. That makes a lot of sense with the first two cards that we got here from the tarot. Very magnetic to positive frequencies coming your way and great things happening to you. We also have glam it up. So this is very Queen of Wands energy. This is very much about them perceiving you as someone that just has a very like glamorous look to them. Definitely they perceive you as somebody that always like has your look together, someone that's like always on their A game, somebody that's able to show up and look, the part for whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish. Very glam vibes. Final messages here. So we have the kiss. Beautiful. Pop that up there. Oop. We have goldenrod. This says stay committed. Beautiful. And then the jasper, follow the leader. Yeah, this person very much sees you guys as a strong leader for sure with that jasper energy coming out. Like there's this attribute that you guys have. This person perceives you as being like very grounded, very practical in your approach, and just very confident. Like you're able to attract people to follow you. Goldenrod, this talks about staying committed. So this is about like confidence in what you're doing, and they see you as somebody that's able to like stick to it. Whatever it is that you guys set your mind to, they see you as someone that has the confidence to be able to stay committed to what that is and achieve success, like we were talking about here. And then finally, the kiss. This is about like love, right? So they definitely see you as somebody who is kind, compassionate, even forgiving as well. I do maybe slightly detect some romantic feelings here from this person as well. Although it's not like, this is not a feelings reading really. This is more just about like how this person perceives you. You know what I mean? So I do see that they perceive you as somebody who is very forgiving, loving, kind, somebody that wants to like do right by other people. So very beautiful reading, pile number 2. Please let me know your connection to this person in the comment box down below. I'm very curious to hear that. And let me know how the messages resonated with you. Thank you all so much for taking the time to view today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pile number 3. So if you all chose the pink Himalayan salt, let's go ahead and see how your person is currently perceiving you. All right, I'm going to switch that up here. So you guys have the message of the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Four of Materials, which is the Four of Pentacles. So right off the bat, 2 Pentacles cards. So this is very much telling me that your person perceives you as somebody who is very grounded. You guys might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be though. You may just be embodying that energy. But yeah, they see you as someone that's very practical, someone that's very grounded, somebody that's very like, I'm getting like a calming presence to be around. So here we have the Muse of Materials. So intuitively, the way I'm reading this card is I do feel like this person sees you as somebody who is like maybe on the horizon of a new opportunity, or like you're working on something that's like driving you down your divine path in life, your divine purpose, things like that. But if we're reading this as the King of Pentacles, this would be like your person perceiving you as someone that is just very like responsible. You take care of others, you take care of your responsibilities, you do what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself and your life. With the Four of Materials here, this is telling me that I think this person perceives you as somebody who is probably good with your money, like you save a lot of money, but also I see it as you're very protective over your energy, because the Four of Pentacles can sometimes be about like being closed off or being a little bit guarded around allowing too many people into our space, or you kind of have to like get to know someone and trust them first before you're going to just like let them in and totally open up to them. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely getting like a little bit of a protective energy with this person here in the card. So I do see this person perceiving you that way. Let's see what else comes through with your archetype messages next. Beautiful. So we have the healer. And then we have the athlete. Very cool. So yeah, like that athlete energy, this is about like, you know, maybe some of you guys actually are athletes literally, or healers literally. That could be like a job that you guys are involved in, or hobbies that you guys are invested into. But the athlete really talks about, you know, willpower and strength and being able to transcend physical limitations, right? So I do feel like this person perceives you as somebody who's very, even if physically strong doesn't resonate with you, then they just perceive you as being strong. Somebody that has that strength of spirit, that strength of willpower to be able to achieve things that you want to go after here. With that healer energy, this is so beautiful. So maybe some of you guys are healers, like I was saying, but this talks about the passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. So this person certainly sees you as somebody who is a healer, somebody who's able to help others, serve others, be of service to others in a spiritual manner, or maybe even in a physical manner as well. I think this person feels a very healing energy in your presence too. Maybe some of you guys like to work out together. Maybe that's a thing for some people out there. I don't know. Let's tap into these love messages. So we do have cool with whatever, and we have the bride. So with that bride energy, this person certainly perceives you as like wife material. Maybe you are this person's wife or husband. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this tells me that they perceive you as somebody who is like worthy of like a long-term commitment. So if you're asking about a love interest and you're curious about like how they perceive you, they certainly perceive you as like wifey or hubby material, however you would identify. Definitely commitment is coming through with this person. We also have cool with whatever though. So this tells me this person kind of perceives you as like kind of just going with the flow. Maybe just coming across a little bit apathetic toward them specifically. So when I think of cool with whatever, it's kind of just like, you know, you're cool with whatever's going to happen, whether something moves forward or whether it doesn't. So again, if this is like a love interest, I think that they're perceiving you as being just kind of like non-committal about like what you want from them. Okay. But if you're not asking about a love interest, then this person just kind of sees you as being like chill, very like trust in the process, go with the flow. So you guys actually had 4 of these color cards that flew out when I was shuffling. So let's see what we got. So we start off with cornflower, stand up to the elements. So I do think this person perceives you as somebody who is really confident in the way that you speak, and confident to be able to stand up to any challenges that are thrown your way, because you have the 2 double 5s here, and 5s typically talk about challenging times, right? So that this person definitely sees you as somebody that's maybe been through a lot of challenges, or who is able to navigate challenge really, really well, help others navigate challenge really, really well. We have the message of Iris, eternal spring. So this is like, they perceive you as somebody who is always like trying to like freshen things up, or like spring cleaning is coming through. So it's like when you kind of declutter the old so that you can bring in new, fresh energy, like this person sees you as somebody who's very purifying to yourself and to others. And that makes a lot of sense, because you guys also chose the pink Himalayan salt, which is about, you know, purification of energy. Look at this, you guys. The wise owl, inner wisdom and foresight. So again, going back to that healer energy, this person sees you as someone that's very intuitive, someone that's very wise, somebody that's been through maybe a lot of experiences. And so you're really viewed as somebody who is able to rise up to assist others through challenges, because you have all of this wisdom that you've gained through your experiences. And then finally, we have natural touch. So this talks about like just kind of like this cool with whatever. It's like, go with the flow. Things just kind of happen naturally for you. It also has the message of snuggle. So with it saying snuggle, it's like, I do feel this person feels very warm and comfortable in your presence. But yeah, this is just about like you having like the natural knack to achieve your goals or to do whatever it is that you guys do. So beautiful energy, pile number 3. I would love to hear like how you're connected to this person and how the messages resonated with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to view today's video. I'll see you in the next one.